Huh. Okay, great. What a bummer. Hold on. Okay, so I might be here. I might be here. I might be live. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Mm, is it? Well, I think so. All right, let me see if I can share this one now. I my internet is weird today, guys. So sorry about this. Do do do. Here, here. So sorry about this, friends. Yes, my internet, I'm telling you, been having a time. I am glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. So I'm going to stop hem-hawing around and I'm going to get down to business with the readings because I'm not sure how stable this internet really is. But yes, I'm back and I thank you guys for returning with me. We're 18 and over here. And, in the order of the readings today for Zodiac Monday, I'm going to be working with Earth signs first. Earth signs will be first. Thank you so much for coming back in. Lorraine, Lori, Cindy, Amy. Hi, Michelle Scott. Terry, you're coming through Michigan now. Are you heading back home or are you heading back somewhere else? I don't know. Hi, Belinda. I'm only doing the zodiac readings today. So this will be a forecast for the collective energies of the zodiac sign. So whatever zodiac sign is yours, you may want to listen to that. But let your ears perk up because our birth charts can be so dynamic that, one of the other signs may really be speaking a message to you. My internet has been messed up all day, Paul and Luke, because last night somebody crashed into a power pole just up the street. And it took out our electricity for a few hours, but that came back, luckily, thank God. And the internet it just came back earlier today, but now it still seems like not great, not stable. But I'm hoping it's better now. You're home in Michigan. Good, good, good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, Sissy, yes, I know. I don't want to waste all of the time in case the internet's weird or whatever, but I did go to look at the office space for rent in one of the bigger cities near me. And I love, love, love it. And I'm doing what I need to begin the process to put my foot into an actual physical location. So I will have an office where I will be able to see my in-person clients and so much more. So I may even be able to hold some kind of spiritual workshops or meetups, that kind of thing. I'm very, very excited about that. So, Sissy, that is how it went very, very well, and I'm moving through the process to secure that location for myself, for my business, for Spirit Speaks. You guys, that's awesome. So more on that later. I will let you know as it unfolds. Yes, yes, prayers appreciated because you never know what could happen. But it feels very right, and I'm very excited about it. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I'm very excited. It'd be a nice quiet studio where I could focus on teaching and all the other things that I do. It's going to be a lot better streamlining. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, keep me in your prayers. Lift that high. I'm definitely reaching for expansion, and I'm hoping that that is the right direction. I feel like it is. So all right. So this week we're going to be working with the earth signs first. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Terry Pierce, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, it's already here. It's already mine. I don't even need to worry about it. I'm leaving it to spirit and I'm walking right into it. So that is the way it's kind of been unfolding. And I thank God that spirit works in our lives when we invite them and when we invite God, source, creator, angels, higher self in. Things happen in beautiful ways. So thank you. All right. First will be earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Then we'll be moving on to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, followed by the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And we will tie up the zodiac with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Then I will be getting a group pick a card message, 3 different cards from the Tattoo Tarot. That'll be at the end of the video. So that is the order of the readings today. However, as far as the spread goes for the zodiacs, I will be using the Light Seers Tarot to catch your vibes here, your vibes for the week ahead from today, March 11th through next week, March 18th. Some what's going on from the Wisdom of the House of Night. A little bit of what can help from the numerology guidance cards. And we will go deeper with each of the individual zodiac signs with my own real life oracle deck. So that is the order of the readings and the layout of the spread today with the cards. Heck yes. I would love that. This is a location where I could plan to have some kind of a conference, like a weekend conference or something, who knows what. It's new access, it's expansion. And if I had friends who wanted to come in and we could schedule some kind of a gathering or get together in a spiritual nature, heck yeah, like Vibe Tribe and everything else, we could do that. This is just one step in that direction. So I'm very excited, and I thank you guys for your prayers, and I trust spirit that whatever is in divine alignment will see itself right into my path. All right, so let's see here now. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth signs. Hi, Kelly on YouTube. Good to see you, hon. I am just getting started with the Zodiac. Very first group of signs right now. Hello there on YouTube. I'm not doing individual readings today. I'm only reading for the Zodiac signs by element, and then I go deeper with each of the signs as I read that group. So the first group to be read now is the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Spirit, Earth sign vibes for the week ahead. It's this one. You see it? Woo. And if you're not able to stay for the whole video, or it's kind of drawn out for you, I understand. I do edit these videos afterwards, and I chop them up and I put them on YouTube, and I also post them right here on my page. So you can always come back and watch a replay, but in a smaller condensed version with timestamps if you need to. So most definitely, Terry Pierce, you're the best, honey. From your mouth to God's ear, we will do that. So Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Some what's going on from the Wisdom of the House of Night here. Whoop, there it goes. I know there's past loved ones around you, Earth signs. Huh. All right. Hi there. You guys are so awesome. I love the support. Now, there are some links in your description box. I do have a private group on Facebook called the Spirit Speaks Vibe Tribe. In that Spirit Speaks Vibe Tribe, there is more of me for free, plus our awesome, like-minded, heart-centered spiritual community. So if you're interested in that, we do a card a day, Intuitive Tuesdays, Vibe Tribe only gatherings, Vibe Tribe only exclusive reading events. All of that is for free, but you must agree to the group rules. The group rules are in place to keep you safe, okay? I'm a regular real person like anyone else, okay? I appreciate you guys. So if you're interested in connecting with me on a deeper level or connecting in with our spiritual community, the Vibe Tribe link is in your description box. Now, I won't reach out to you. Scammers do that kind of nonsense all day long. A true, legitimate spiritual practitioner does not do that, does not have the time of day to do that. So please protect yourselves by reporting suspicious activity, blocking any individuals who are bothering you, okay, or reaching out to you, because true practitioners don't do that. You have to watch your reader. You should witness what they do, how they work. You should like their vibes. You should feel like they know what they're talking about. You should want to connect with them, and you should be the one making that first move. That is how you know that that is the safest way. The safest way, however, you could be drawn to a scammer. So that's why it's important to witness what they do, to hear from a credible source that they had a great reading with them, a friend or something, or read the reviews on their page. If you're not sure, stick around, feel the vibes, wait and see. But you should always be reaching to your reader, not the other way around. The other way is suspicious. Whew. All right, so Earth signs. This is Taurus, Virgo. Spirit, what is it for Virgo here? Where's my Virgos at? I feel you. I feel you in the crowd, Virgos. On the bottom. Oh, Virgo. Capricorn. Oh. Nice, nice. Which one? Paul, you're a Virgo? I thought you were an Aries. Or is Luke an Aries? I don't know. I can't keep track. But thank you, Sir Virgo. I appreciate you tuning in. Hi, Rayanne. Paul's the Virgo. All right, fellow Virgos here. I'm a Virgo. So Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, your vibes for the week ahead. You've got major arcana card number 10, the wheel. So this is major arcana, major happenings, okay? Big cycles, big patterns. The wheel is about the wheel of fortune finally turning in your favor. Earth sign, it's about fucking time, okay? But there's a reason behind this. If you take a look, all these, see the darkness here coming off of her fingertips? She's letting all of that go. Okay, she recognizes that those darker patterns do not elevate her life. And I say her because it's a her on the card. Okay, also these light patterns here, she knows to anchor those in to continue successfully navigating upward and onward as she elevates on her path. So I see this here for the earth signs that you've really been through a lot. All right. You've recognized what's working, what's not working, and you're weeding out the things that are not worth your time. You're really doubling down on the things that are. And this card indicates that it's coming towards you in a real way, in a beautiful way, that's coming back to you in a positive way. Okay. So elevation and success is what I see here. But you have to remember the reasons for your success is because you're abstaining from those other lower vibe energies. Okay. As long as you continue to abstain and make the right decisions, you will continue to elevate and progress and expand. Now, what's going on here? You've got a major arcana card number 50, the moon. I kind of feel like the moon can be about your intuition. Okay. Your intuition. It can also be about the past being re-illuminated. Like, what in the world? Something has come to light here. Maybe now you've made a decision to really let some things lie. Okay. Because I do see that the past was kind of junky, but I don't have to let the past dictate my future, right? It has no bearing on where I go from here or who I am in this moment. So I can let those things go. However, I see this 50 on here, and I almost feel like this week, earth signs may struggle to continue on their momentum or their optimism. Like 50-50 is what I feel. Like, oh man, there's just this 50-50 chance that this could work out. This 50-50 chance that I could make it. This 50-50 chance that I could stay on this advancement and up leveling. Okay. I kind of feel this here, but this is about listening to your intuition to continue up leveling, to continue elevating yourself in your life wherever you need to. Okay. And speaking from the heart, Spirit wants me to say to the earth signs that the way to not incur any more regret is to not do anything that you feel you will regret in the moment. So you must speak up about how you feel in a real way, and it must be true and from the heart with authenticity and genuine sincerity. Okay, and it will be received in whatever way it is, and that will make changes in your life. That will move things around in your life if you're able to just speak candidly with people about how you feel or the way you want things to be. They can, I do feel how like you're like, no, that'll create a huge fight. So if it does, it does, then let the fight happen and let the fight create some kind of resolution. Okay. Like I just want to say to you, sometimes we've got to be brave and bold and put these things out there if we want clear energy patterns, if we want our momentum to continue forward. I'm speaking to someone here. Take this as it resonates. It's not for everyone. Leave the rest for everyone else. Okay. But it's not for you. Now, I do see the earth signs are emerging on a new pattern, a new pattern that's different from the past. This 50, this moon card, the fortune is finally cycling up into your favor. And you might even be a little incredulous about this. Like, wow, really? I'm here. I've arrived, this kind of thing. So I see that this is the one, what can help? Compassion. Remember where you came from. Remember how hard you've worked to get where you are going, and be grateful for the success, and welcome in whatever expansion you desire. Have the utmost compassion for yourself and others. I almost feel this compassion card to be like my success takes from others, but the reality is it does not. Earth signs need to understand that my success, my happiness, my well-being, my growth, my expansion doesn't hurt other people. Other people are able to do those same kinds of things with their own lives, with their own time, with their own energy. If they choose not to, that's up to them. That is not up to you, Earth sign. So please don't feel guilty for growing, for expanding beyond others potentially. Okay. This compassion card, I also want to say to you, I'm into this card real quick. Luke is the Aries. Gotcha. Check it out. Spirit wants me to say, with this compassion, the wheel, the moon, Spirit wants me to say to the earth signs that it's important for you to tell yourself or anchor in affirmations that help you to believe more openly that you are deserving and worthy of success. There are certain earth signs I can feel who are limiting themselves because they don't feel like they deserve the successful heights that they may be reaching. Okay. Um, Maybe, but I'm speaking to earth signs here, Terry. Thank you. There's something about your past and forgiving the past so that you can no longer let it dictate the future. Like I said, like, oh, how could I possibly ever be a brain surgeon? I'm a recovering alcoholic. I used to be an alcoholic and my life used to be a mess, but now I'm a different person in a new space, doing better with my life. But I couldn't do that good, like I couldn't do that good. Spirit says, don't cap yourself. You should have the utmost compassion for yourself, and where you've come from and how far you've come should show you the catapult, the trajectory of how far you can go if you put your mind to something. So don't think less than yourself because of what you've dealt with before. In fact, think more of yourself because of all the things that you've dealt with before. And this should be a piece of cake. This should be a cakewalk, walking right into some of the success, some of the goals that you've been setting for yourself, earth sign. I see it right here around the corner, but you have to make sure it's in alignment with your heart. Okay. You've got to speak up and be honest. And I also see in this card, the 2 9s, they're separate, man. 9 plus 9 ends up to 18, and 1 and 8 is another 9. Those are like closing up chapters, tying up the loose ends of whatever those other older patterns were. You have new patterns beckoning to you. So it's important that you step into those. However, I still feel this, the 2 9s are separate. This could be you filling your path and others firmly planted on their own. Right? And Spirit is saying, have compassion for those who don't want to walk the same path as you, but still walk yours with righteousness. They don't have to understand. They don't have to approve. And you don't have to understand or approve of theirs. Your path is your own, and so is your success. You can decide to take people with you if they deserve a spot at the table. But once again, that's up to you, Earth sign. Use your intuition. And some earth signs need to use the past in a reflective way. Do you deserve a spot at my table? What kind of a history do we have? Take that where it resonates. Taurus. Taurus, shower water is the card that you have. This is about cleansing your energy, really releasing and letting go of some stuff. Those darker patterns there, those darker patterns that are hanging off of her hand. This is a call to shake that shit loose. As long as you hold on to the stuff that is sticky in your life, it's holding on to you. When you recognize, like, man, I really need to get rid of this and let it go. Ah, what clarity, man. Hold on. I feel Taurus who doesn't necessarily want to let go of things, you know? I want to be okay and I want everyone to be okay and I want everyone to be happy. But somehow your growth and your changing is changing things and other people may not be happy, right? And spirit is saying you cannot base your happiness on other people's happiness. You cannot base your decisions on what other people say, think, feel, do. Okay, especially if it doesn't sit well with you. Go look at the past, Taurus, for real. You need to see with clarity, and I feel like you do, but you're maybe in denial, like, oh no, those things, they work themselves out. But are they really? Are they really? Okay, so what I want to say to you is while things are working themselves out or whatever they're doing, Taurus, you have actionable steps that you can take. Number one, become willing. Okay, when we're not quite willing, we're on the fence about something, then that's on the fence in our lives. Then nothing's going to go one way or the other if we're not feeling one way or the other inside. Okay, it starts within you and it starts with getting out of the denial, recognizing what's not working in your life, deciding what you want to let go of, and fucking doing it. Okay, I'm done drinking. I'm putting it down. I know it's hard, but I'm going to say no every time. And if drinking ain't the thing, maybe it's smoking, maybe it's unhealthy relationship, maybe it's a addiction to Facebook or social media. Who knows what this is? There are things that we can do that just steal our joy, steal our time, steal our life force energy. Okay, and you know what these things are in your life, Taurus. Spirit is saying to be willing to let them go. Become willing to let them go. That's step one. Hey, look, I'm willing. Maybe I am willing. Maybe you're not. Maybe it's not time. That's okay. While these things are working themselves out, whoever you pray to, God, source, creator, higher power, higher self, universe, angels, Jesus, whoever you pray to, that's who listens to your prayers. All right. So whomever it may be, hey, I believe I might have a bit of an issue in this area. Spirit, creator, could you help me make some changes? I'm willing. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do or how, but I'm willing. And spirit hears you. And spirit knows if you're willing or if you're just saying that you're willing. Okay. But regardless, all will flow in divine timing. In the meantime, Taurus, you are like a sponge. Okay. And as much as you are immersed in toxic or dysfunctional energy, i.e., connections or activities or places or engagements or things on your to-do list or schedule or whatever this is, things that make you feel bad, whatever, this all weighs on you. Okay. So spirit is saying you take a regular shower, don't you? We all probably shower regularly. So whenever you take your regular shower, just say a little something to that same God, source, creator, whomever you believe in. Say a little something. Hey, spirit, while I take this shower and wash my physical body, because I'm doing it anyway, could you cleanse my energetic field? Could you release anything that does not serve me, please? And let it go right down the drain with those soap bubbles. All right. And in the meanwhile, fill me with divine white light, like this beautiful water that's coming and washing over me, right? Fill me with divine white light completely. And while I'm at it, spirit, align me with my highest and greatest path, please. Thank you. And so it is. Amen. Now, I know these are just words, Heidi. What do you mean? But do it and you will feel so much better. You will start to make this a regular practice. Please, God, cleanse my energy. Thank you so much for doing that. Now I don't feel so frazzled and freaked out and overwhelmed by all of the other energies that are going on in my life or in my home or maybe even in my heart inside of me. Taurus, cleansing regularly and often. That's how you're going to keep releasing and you're going to be able to let go even more freely. Okay. Hello, hello, and thank you. Virgo. Whoop. Virgo, you've got guilt and shame here. Guilt and shame. Now, guilt and shame are like big stinky elephants in the room. Okay. These don't serve any kind of a purpose. And in fact, some of the guilt or some of the shame that a person may feel. No, actually, sweetheart, Capricorn's next. You've kind of missed a little bit, but we're on that reading now. Michelle Tyson. Thank you. So, guilt and shame. Now, some of the guilt or shame that we may assume as people aren't even like true. Okay. Maybe they were put on us by others, or maybe we put it on ourselves because of what we feel we should be doing, or what others are doing, or what they may think. Okay. Oh my God, I feel so guilty every time I smoke because I know that my mom hates cigarettes, right? These are ways that we can just put extra baggage on ourselves. So, listen, friends, Spirit is saying, Virgo, you are up leveling right now. Stop holding things of the past against yourself. Stop trying to fit into old molds or versions of you and feel guilty if you don't. Can you understand? Like, oh, I had better be this way because that's who they expect me to be. Well, you're not. You're different. You had better be authentic. If you're trying very hard to be authentic, then you're not doing it right. Okay. Be you. Unapologetically, okay? Let that guilt and that shame go. I see Virgo up leveling, that compassion, those nines, the moon. I feel like you could potentially hold some things against yourself and miss out and self-sabotage, okay? Yes, we are talking about my opportunity. I'm saying here, like, yeah, I could psych myself out. Who do I think I am? I can't manage that. It's too much for me. What am I thinking? Fuck no, I'm thinking expansion. I don't have no guilt and shame holding me down, but potentially I could. Potentially I could, right? Same for you guys, Virgos. Virgos, I'm speaking to us all here. We've all done some shit in our past. Who cares? Who are you now? And that's a message too. Who are you now? Are you still up to stuff that makes you feel guilty, makes you have shame? You don't want people to know? You better get right with what you're doing. Get right with yourself, get right with spirit. Don't incur more guilt and shame. This weighs you down as you're trying to up level. Okay, so live on the surface, have integrity. And if you're messing around with things that make you feel bad, that you don't want people to know about, Spirit suggests that you find peace, acceptance, and closure. If this is who you are or how you are, who's going to make peace with that if you don't first? But if this is not who you are or how you want to be, then you've got your work cut out for you, Virgo. Spirit's directing you in all the right directions to heal, to grow and improve from where you're at, because you are advancing. But your advancement needs authentic energy. And when we can let go of whatever these denser energies, that makes space for more expansion, more love, more God energy. That makes space for what you're stepping into, Virgo. Capricorn. Understandable. Feel guilty for taking money for the wax art, Paul. I get it. I get it. Money is an energetic exchange, and not everyone can do what you do. What you have is a special skill and a special service, and you have kept yourself attuned to that service and ready to provide it all the time. And that in itself is also valuable. Your time, your effort, your connection are valuable, Paul. And coming to terms with that and understanding that the energetic exchange is reciprocal and healthy and necessary for the flow of the universe. Let me just ask you this, honey. Do you feel like spirit thinks that you need to have a full-time job to make sure that you can pay your bills, but you should also keep yourself tuned to spirit and do the wax art on the side for free because you're a nice guy? Well, hell, does anybody do tires for free because they're a nice guy? I need a tire. I need, you know what I mean? Look here. That's what you do. And you don't force people to pay for their items. You don't force it on anyone. You cast a net. You say, hey guys, this is what I have. This is what I do with spirit. If you're interested, here I am. And when they're interested and it moves them, thank you, God. Don't feel guilty about that. You're offering them a service and they're compensating you for that. That is as it should be. Rayanne, I have not. Nope. It's something I had to come to terms with as well. And I've learned from great teachers who put it into perspective for me, that we have a service to offer and it's valuable and not everyone can do it. And it's genuine and we don't force it down anyone's throats. We say, hey, I have this. If you're interested, come to me. And I say, hey, Spirit, align those who may be interested to join us, right? I got chills right now. That's different. There should be no guilt around that. You pay for your supplies. I'm still with you, Paul. You pay for your supplies. You pay for your paints. You pay for the look. I have them right here. I almost had them up today. Anyway, it costs money to do what you do. There's no reason that you should not be compensated when you send that art off to those who receive it from you. Nope, this is the first group of signs, guys. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. First group right here. Capricorn, the same reading applies here. Major Arcana card number 10, the wheel. 50, the moon. 99, compassion. I see the 50-50 here again, like, will the past repeat itself? I'm kind of concerned. Okay. I'm kind of concerned that the past might repeat itself. Capricorn. Also, this 9 and 9, compassion. I feel here, that you have to have compassion for the way other people want to live their lives. Okay. And expect, listen, it's kind of like watch how I respond to this. Okay. So look, if I'm going to have compassion for you, I'm invested. Invested means doing the right thing, even if you want to get emotional about it, even if you don't want to. You signed up for something, so you've got to do it because you said you fucking would. Okay. However, maybe it's challenging. All right. Maybe it's challenging you in some kind of ways where you stand, Capricorn. And what Spirit is saying, this 9 and 9 compassion, be that first person who can say, I'm very compassionate with you. I'm very compassionate with the scenario. I'm non-judgmental. I'm here. I'm open. I'm heart-centered, whatever this is. And I'm doing my part because I said I would. I'm responsible. I'm accountable. And if you see that others are not quite upholding to that same accountability or standard, say something. Please, please say something, Capricorn. Not in a tactless way. You don't have to be mean, but you can say, hey, do you respect me, or do you respect this process the same way that I do? Because I'm showing up. Are you showing up? Right? I feel like Capricorn has the opportunity to hold others accountable for their part in the process, but it's going to help everyone grow. Okay. Do you understand? It's going to help everyone kind of see things more clearly, grow from where they're at in their own perspective. And I do see an up leveling here. So Capricorn, if this is you kind of doing something that you don't want to have to do right now, I feel like you might be paying your dues, if you will, to take you to the next level of whatever this is. Okay. But remember, the same things apply. You're expanding upward. You're not taking 2 steps back. So don't prevent your own growth or hold yourself back from expansion. Like, even if it's like really big expansion, like, oh my gosh, little old me, but I don't have a degree, or I'm not that experienced, or I'm whatever you want to say about your stupid past. Okay. That does not mean, if the offer's there for you, hey, why not jump on it? This is the present, baby. Okay. But I do feel with Capricorn that what you're doing right now might be just paying some dues to take you to the next level of your life. And it's important that you speak up when you feel like you need to, in a compassionate way, so that you can co-create with others on this level before you move on. That's how I feel. I feel like you're learning or growing with others or teaching others in a lot of ways, but you're going to move on from that scenario eventually. This is just for the time being with this invested card. That's how I feel, Capricorn. I hope that makes sense. Good. And that is what I have for the earth signs today. You guys are totally awesome. And I thank you for joining me late, as I've been having internet issues today. And hopefully the worst of that is behind us. My name is Heidi. If you're new to me or new to my page, I am a spiritual practitioner in California. And today I'm reading for the zodiac signs. The next sign to be read, let me make sure I'm all disconnected. The next sign to be read is going to be the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we got to make sure not to hold ourselves back. That's what I feel for the earth signs. Do not hold yourself back this week. All right, let's shuffle these babies. It's going to be air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I do offer private sessions, tarot videos for order, and spiritual development programs. So if you're interested in connecting with me on a deeper level, my shop is in the description box, HeidiCorona.shop. That is the way to meet with me. I won't reach out to you. I won't friend request you. Scammers do that all day long. If you wanted to connect with me, you have to be the one who reaches out to me. And my links are in your description box. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's get some what's going on. It's this one, obviously. Okay. I'm feeling this. What can help here? Ooh. All right. Going a little deeper with my own oracle deck, and thank you for those stars. I do receive 1 penny per star on the broadcast. They all add up and they help me to pay for my snazzy graphics and all these things. So thank you so much. I don't have another job. This is what I do. So when you guys oh boy. When you guys engage with me or support me in this way, it really does make a difference in my life. So I thank you. Thank you. Libra will be next. Libra. Sorry, I seen that Gemini card. Libra. Stop me in my tracks for a second. Aquarius now. It's this one. And I chop these videos and I put them onto YouTube and in my page and in the Vibe Tribe. So if you wanted to catch the replay, it's in nice bite-sized little pieces. Yes, Stephanie, you just missed the Earth Science. We just finished it. Thank you, Helen from Scotland, for little stars, you sweetheart. Hello, Rosa. Good to see you guys joining in today. We're going to just start with the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm just vaping for a second. I appreciate your patience. So, air signs. You got some serious cards this week. Let's just say this. Your vibes for the week ahead, air signs. You got the Knight of Wands here. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is about being guarded, okay? Tending to that boundary, that fence, that gate. She's on watch right now. Stay away from me. Okay, stay away from me, please. The 9 of Wands can be a little defensive, I will say. She's just making sure that no one's approaching and making sure that her gate there is stable. Now, she may also be a leader. All right. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this could also be a reminder that you are the leader in your life. At work or at home or both, and you are the one who's in charge of making things go smoothly. All right. And if you fall down on the task, then I feel like so does everything else, almost like a domino effect. Okay. So recognizing when you may, you just want to make sure you don't drop the ball, that your directions and your directives matter in the grand scheme of things, even if you're, a solo individual. All right. But I do want to say, I can see here that this is you potentially keeping a distance from others this week. All right. With the Knight of Wands, or wanting them to keep a distance from you. This could be some air signs who are fighting things off, like, stay the fuck away from me. I need time alone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear from anyone. Maybe I'll call in sick from work. Whatever this is, I feel it here. So take it where it resonates in whatever area of life this might be or whatnot. I'm in the collective. Now, what's going on here? The card is number 19, wishing. Okay. So I can see how this guarded individual might be kind of daydreaming, fantasizing, kind of thinking about what kinds of different opportunities of the future that they would like to be involved in, or maybe even now, like, man, I really wish things were different. If only it was this, if only it was that, this kind of thing. I feel with the wishing. Now, the 1 and the 9 here adds up to 10, right? And then that's like the closing of a chapter. All right, the end of a cycle, but also the beginning of something new. So I do feel like there's much potential here. Listen, air sign, I feel like there's a lot of potential for momentum, but you may be floundering as to a direction. Okay, so remember that you're going to find this direction in alignment with yourself. Okay, no one's going to set you on the path and say go, it's going to work, and you're going to feel it and it's going to be fantastic. You have to be the one who's in alignment with what it is you desire for your path, your life. You're the one who's going to be taking the steps and putting in the effort and the footwork and all those things. Okay, so I really feel like you may be beating your head against the wall for whatever these options are, or kind of floundering around with no clear direction or purpose. Spirit is saying to spend some quiet time and pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are really speaking to you about what's going on in your life, and also potential expansion opportunities. Like, where is your heart going? Where's your heart at? That's another thing too. Hello. When you're in this daydreamy kind of fantasy land here and there, where are you going? Air sign. Where are you going? Okay, some air signs might be going in a bad space, like, oh, I'm pissed, all right, and I'm rehashing arguments and I'm angry and this, that, whatever. Okay, feel your feelings to totality. Okay, because when you're mad, when you're sad, when you're upset, when you're hurt, like, those feelings can propel you to take true legitimate actions that you were maybe not brave or bold enough to take otherwise. All right, so Spirit wants me to say that. Okay, if you're feeling hurt and you're feeling like acting to protect yourself due to your feelings or whatnot, then that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But however, Spirit is also saying here, when you're in the headspace in a positive way, when your heart is wandering, your mind is wandering, where are you going? What is that fantasy? Who's involved? Where's it at? Okay, pay attention to those things. Pay attention to your dreams. These are all speaking to you. And also, they're saying take quiet time. Don't just stretch and reach with your brain. Like, ask God, source, creator, higher power, higher self, universe, angels, whoever you believe in. Ask them, hey, what is the next best step? And then breathe deeply and just wait with your eyes closed. Be peaceful and just relax and just wait and breathe. You don't have to start thinking about anything at all. You can just wait for Spirit to give you an idea, right? To give you an idea. So Spirit is saying to take advantage of that. Air sign. Now, the next right thing might not be a forever thing, and that's okay, because we're talking about right now and what's going on with your energy management right now, right? So, what can help? Number 55, adventure. And what's funny, that 5 and 5 adds up to 10 again, right? So you have, like, a 9, a 10, and a 10 here. Adventure, though, is about doing something different, shaking up your pattern, deciding to add a little bit of excitement to your life, to your day, to your resume, get your hair cut, whatever this is that is different for you, that invigorates you. I love how the 2 5s, again, like, you find your adventure or your playfulness in whatever different way is right for you. And it might be different in each moment. Okay. I feel how some air signs might want to have a few different crafts or projects doing at the same time, maybe a few different movies or books open at the same time. That's okay. You find your adventure wherever it is in that moment, and it adds to the quality of your vibrational frequency. And that shifts you from this aloneness wishing into the stepping into the manifestation that you desire to have. It's all about frequency. Even if you don't realize that these don't seem connected at all. I understand your manifestation and playing and having fun and being silly, not connected. It doesn't seem that way. However, the manifestation, the goal that you want to have, is of a high vibrational frequency. And right now, your vibes are a little low. Okay. So Spirit is saying plug in some things that really boost your vibe so that you can get yourself activated, up leveled, and in alignment with that manifestation much more quickly. Okay. We all go through highs and lows, friends. It's about remedying these with our awareness and our conscious choice. Gemini. I can't make this up. Cheater, cheater is the card. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay, Gemini. Cheater, cheater speaks of the selfish side of life, the selfish nature that human beings can embody. It's a reminder that, some people may cope in unhealthy ways. Some people may learn to meet their needs using unhealthy or toxic coping mechanisms, manipulations. Cheater, cheater also refers to, yes, lying, cheating, stealing, unfaithfulness, infidelity, these kinds of things, about a person who only wants to get their needs met, their agenda met, okay, and they don't really care about the rest of the group, the rest of the family, the rest of the outcome. This is a selfish individual, and Gemini, I don't feel like it's you. All right. So I do want to say we're not all innocent bystanders. So you take this where you want. But I'm saying here right now, you may have been burned by someone, or potentially maybe you burned someone else. But either way, you find yourself sitting here guarded, wishing that things were different. Okay, this adventure is, man, shake up your patterns because this fucking sucks. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't mean to say this, but I feel like some Geminis are still dealing with this while others have already walked away. So if you are one that has not yet walked away, it's time that you start valuing your time and spending your time doing things that make you feel good. That's going to boost you up to feel well enough, confident enough to walk away from bullshit. Okay, but as it sits dimmed, you can't even fathom walking away. You're wrapped up in, I've got to prove this, or I need to fix this, or what's really going on here, right? And that can be a manipulation tactic. Now, for the Gemini who has already, I feel like this gate is for some Geminis, this cheater is outside of this fence. All right, already. And you're like on the watch, like, you better stay away. I better not see you sniffing around. Or maybe you're on the watch hoping that you hear from them. Who knows what it is for you? This wishing could go either way. I wish things were fucking different. I wish you never hurt me. I wish you weren't a selfish person. I wish we could have gotten along and loved each other in the ways that I know I love you. Wishing is unfounded, Gemini. Reality is where you live. And I'm so sorry to say this, but getting really honest and clear and feeling these feelings because they're unjust, man. You shouldn't have to. And you don't. Not if you keep that fence. Tend that gate. Stay away. Busy yourself with other things, even if it's not forever, even if it doesn't, really, it's like a band-aid, busy yourself with other things and keep this energy at bay. Keep it away. Don't give in. Don't go back. You know you want better for your life, so it's time to step in that direction firmly and allow it to happen, Gemini. I also want to say to Gemini that you're not selfish if you want more or better for your life. I can see how this cheater, maybe some Geminis, like, they're expanding, they're growing, they want more, they want better. They have this guarded energy here, but I do see how others from the outside looking in can say, who are you to think you're going to grow and expand? Who are you to think you're going to just go off on some adventure or vacation? We don't do that around here. You don't do that around here. I feel how there could be some guilt around this. So Gemini, F what other people think. That's what I want to tell you. They have their own lives to live and they can go ahead and do that. Okay. And so do you. And those kinds of people who want to control you with their negativity don't deserve a place at your table. They don't deserve a spot in your life. All right. But that's up to you. I'm not your mom. I'm not your boss. I'm just some random person on the internet who says use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on whatever is best for you, for your health and your well-being. Libra. Not yet, Miss Thing. Miss Trousdale. The fire signs are last today. All right. So Libra, you've got peacock feathers here. Now, peacock feathers indicates that there is a need for some kind of awareness in your environment. People who, are in your life, even pets, children, partners, parents, bosses, friends, whomever, they desire to be noticed. We all desire to be noticed. Libra, I know you do too. Okay. So we all like to feel appreciated. We all like to feel loved. If we have a partner, we like to feel wanted and attracted by our partner, right? So this is a call to show this, to speak this, to say these words to people who are important to you, Libra. All right. Because sometimes the mishmash of life, we get busy and we forget to say, hey, that dinner was fucking awesome, man. Thanks for putting that together. Or hey, thanks for doing those dishes or taking out that garbage. We forget to tell people when they're doing a good job. We forget to tell people when they look nice. We forget to sneak those little kisses. If you're the Libra who needs to sneak some flirty kisses or send those text messages or whatever this is to engage with your partner, engage with your loved ones, let them know that they matter to you. Okay. I can feel how, with this Nine of Wands, you might be at a distance or kind of guarded from other people, wishing for circumstances to change, hoping that things improve in some way, but not really knowing how or what the timeline will be. I can see this. So don't lose sight of what you have going on already, Libra. All right. When we're off in la la land fantasizing about that time when we'll have the big job with the great relationship and the big bucks and this and that the other, we miss all the amazing opportunities that we have for engagement today, for enjoyment, for pleasure, for passion, for joy, for love, for laughter. All right. And it might start with you, Libra. It might start with you because you want to be noticed and appreciated. So do others. So say it. Start that ball rolling and watch. Watch how people mirror your reaction. When you start giving those compliments and saying, hey, man, you look really nice today, watch how you get some of that back because people like to feel good and they go, oh, you know what? I'm going to make you feel good too. Libra. This is a new way of being. Listen, whoa. I also need to say to Libra, this is a new way of being. Do you see the wishing and the adventure? But the Nine of Wands is guarded. Listen, I just want to say to whatever Libras is listening here, all right, that no one's going to buy the cow if they can get the milk for free. All right. That's what I want to say. That's why the 9 is guarded there. All right. They ain't going to buy that cow if the milk is for free. So, yeah, that's what I want to say to Libra. Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquarius, you have stressed out. Fun? What is fun? What do you mean stressed out, Aquarius? Okay, so look, I can understand how your brain is just a working overtime. You're in overdrive here, Aquarius, trying to clean up whatever situation you have going on, trying to keep your head above water, trying to stay high vibe and whatever it is you have, but keeping some things at a distance. Okay, I can feel how Aquarius doesn't want some areas of their life to bleed into other areas of their life. Okay, so I want to say to you, with this stressed out card here, sometimes our brain is a hectic place. So, Aquarius, Spirit is suggesting to you that you create a planner or an organizer or a calendar schedule, this kind of thing that can keep you on track, and then have a whole different notebook or a list or something that can keep you on track with other to do things or other inspirational ideas, other job leads, whatever this is that you have going on. I can feel how you have a lot rolling around in your head, a lot of things to do, a lot of little loose ends to tie up here, there, the other place. And if you were able to get to some of those things, you could really make progress. However, oh boy, I can feel how Aquarius can run out of steam and be like, oh God, I wish all those things were already done. That wishing, the 1 and the 9, man, it's not done yet. You're the one to tie up the loose ends, that 1 and that 9, to close that chapter and make it a 10. Okay, that wishing is not going to get anything done. The wishing is not going to change your life. It's not going to change your health, your finances, your schedule, your home. None of that. So we're in our head and we know, Aquarius, I know I have all these things to do. So it's time to start writing them out and putting them on some evil paper, some evil piece of paper, so we can get the damn thing out of your head, out of your heart, onto this paper. And you can add to it as you remember new things. And this, and that, add all the things. And as you complete those tasks, which Spirit suggests that you become disciplined about this, Aquarius. All right. We all have a choice. It's an option. It is always a choice to be productive or not. All right. And maybe there is a time for that but not consistently and disciplined in a way. All right. We want to take our breaks when we need to take our breaks. And if it's not the right time to work on that damn list, then we don't have to. Okay. But eventually, it is the time. So take a look at that list and go, all right, list, what's the least menacing motherfucker on this list? I'll take care of the damn thing right now. And then do that and feel good about your momentum. Yes, I cuss. If people fall off, I'm sorry. I'm a real person just like you. And if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, Anyway, Aquarius. So take a look at the list and begin to tackle one thing at a time. You'll see the momentum begins to build and you feel better about the progress that you're making, let alone the freed up headspace that you have from not keeping all of this in your mind all the time. I do suggest that calendar schedule as well. That's different from your to-do list, because your to-do list is going to have your, I've got to fix my roof. I need to mow my lawn. I got to, I don't know what else your to-do list is, groceries, whatever. And then on your schedule, you're going to want to put the appointments that you may have, your job schedule, your hours, when your bills are due. So you don't have to hold that in your brain and go, oh no, I forgot to send off the bills, right? Nope, nope. It's all on those papers. I know where the papers are at. They're in a central location, and I can work on them and free up my headspace, because I can feel, Aquarius, how your head can be so inundated with things going on, or trying to figure out what the next best thing is, that you may just freeze up and not do anything at all, right? And then be like, I deserve this rest and relaxation. It has been a stressful day in my mind today. I can feel it, Aquarius, and I love you. That is what I have for you guys. That is what I have for all of the air signs. Thank you. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Jade. Hi, Lily. You guys are awesome. I hope the readings resonate. We're going to move along with water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh, wrong deck. Bad. You're very welcome. And I love you so much. We're all entitled to our indulgence, and our rest time, but in moderation. That's part of being an adult, a responsible individual. We moderate. All right, water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you. No freaking way. That is interesting. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to put these together. And what can help the water signs? What can help? Woo! I think that can help. What you guys think? You see that here? That's your card. Wow. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, yes. Grandbabies can keep you so busy. I believe it. I believe it. A schedule and rest time. That would be great. Oh, and this one. All right. I trust spirit. Listen, water signs, I love you. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces water signs. Your vibes for the week ahead. You've got major arcana card number 8, the Strength. I don't know what you're talking about, Lori. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Major arcana card number 8, the Strength. This is your vibes for the week ahead. So this individual you're not born strong. You know what I mean? Strength is created and cultivated and brought from within you when you have to deal with circumstances that seem like they may be beyond your control, or that you maybe not. I can feel how some water signs have felt that they may not be able to withstand a certain situation. Okay. Um, Oh, how do you send stars, Lori? So down here on the corner by the comments, there is like a shooting star button. If you click the shooting star button, then it should offer you to put stars into your wallet. Once you add stars to your wallet, then you can send them on the broadcast by tapping that same shooting star button. So Lori, that should help you. Thank you. Water signs here now. You don't get strong, by osmosis. You get strong by going through things that are challenging. Okay. So strength is here. And I do feel like water signs, you are the strongest person. I do feel like you are probably the strongest person in your life, in your family, or at work. Maybe you're the one who speaks up. If, the order's wrong, give it to water sign. They'll send it back for us. I can feel, and mostly water signs are very, peaceful people. Whew, having trouble speaking up now. What's going on, water sign? There is a time and a place for strength. You see that this person is nothing but a person, right? And she's vulnerable. She has this little lamb who trusts her. She has her heart right here, but she can also, light up something if she needs to with this lion's head here, right? Rawr, that's that mama bear. I have this part of me that can come out if I need to. I don't want to have to be strong. I don't want to have to be that way, but it's there and it can if I need it to be, right? Others know this about you too. I want to say this. And sometimes that kind of puts your back against the wall too, because then you have to be the bad guy. You have to be the person who stands up or who does that or who says these things, right? And that can be totally frustrating. So let's see what's going on here. This is crazy, you guys. Crazy. That is your vibes. Major Arcana number 8, the strength. What's going on? Number 35, which adds up to 8, strength. Hello. So you're really having to be strong right now. However, the one behind it is in reverse. I'm taking it that way, and it's confidence. Number 42, 4 and 2 adds up to the number love. I feel like your confidence is being tested. I feel like the water signs may have a quite a strong hold on themselves, on their path, this kind of thing, but it's being tested this week, kind of up in the air. I'm not sure what's going on. Things have always been this way, and now it's weird. I don't know. Maybe people have always relied upon you and listened to your guidance, and now they're not. They're like, I'm not listening. I'm making my own decisions. Water sign. And you're like, excuse me. I've been the strong one forever. You always listen to me. How come all of a sudden you're too good for my guidance and direction? Okay, I gotta feel this here, water signs. Regardless, I do feel how like the confidence might be shaken this week because you have to be so strong in whatever ways, or maybe people aren't allowing you to have the strength, the foothold that you may have had at one point. All right, water sign. Maybe you're being strong for others. Maybe you're being strong for others, even if you don't quite feel strong, right? This confidence was upside down. Like, yeah, they expect me to be strong. So I show up as if I am, but I'm afraid inside. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I do feel this from the water signs. That could be what it is. You're expected to be strong for others, and they perceive you that way, although you may not be. Remember that who's strong for you? Where do you get that strength? You get that strength from the big guns upstairs. That too, from the divine source, God, creator, angels, higher power, universe, Jesus, higher self, whoever you believe in. Okay, that source, that's where the strength comes from. All right. So when you're able to show up and, and exude that strength, people receive that from you, even if inside you feel like a little child. How can I do this? Because spirit is helping you do this. You're not doing it alone. Now, what can help? The card is number 5, change. And I see the blue, the light blue in this card, which speaks about throat chakra. All right. So I do see how change, the only thing that's ever constant in life is change. We know this, but still, it can make you kind of flinch inside a little bit. Changes are never easy, especially when things have always been a certain way, and you're expected to just roll through the punches and be that strong person, even though whatever this is going on. Okay. I feel a call here also. I'm sorry to change the way that you speak, water sign, or at least pay closer attention to that. Okay. Recognize when you're coming from a place of love, or when you may accidentally be received as condescending or something else. I do want to say that how we move through the different changes and shifts in our lives, it all matters. And it does, align you with frequencies that take you into your future. So how you handle these things, even things that are a shock to your system, that's, that pulls your vibe down a little bit. And then you have to come back up to where you were. So remember, I really feel a call for pause for the water signs, that soul shriek. I feel that oh, something has happened. This panic. Like, if you can just pause and not panic, and recognize that nothing is truly life or death in this moment. Okay, even though it may feel overwhelming, that can help, that whatever that thing is to kind of settle down more quickly, even if this change is new and going to hang around. But when we react so adversely to something, it can create additional tension around that in our lives, okay, and anchor it in more deeply, especially if we don't want that. So I'm speaking to somebody here, water sign. Pay attention to how you react. Don't hold on to deeply to feelings that seem to like really emotionally charge you. That's not conducive to the path that you're attempting to walk. Okay, this tree is solid, grounded, unshakable. I don't have to, succumb to the whim of every argument or drama or nonsense. I am unshakable. I am grounded. I am centered. I am stable. Tell this to yourself if you feel less than that. And you know what I mean? To affirm your safety and your stability, water sign. Cancer. I see how you have been the strong one and you're like doubling down on being the strong one this week. Although you may not feel so confident about this strength, you may not feel so confident about the changes that are unfolding or the direction that things might be going. Okay. So the card that fell for you here is superiority complex. Now, sometimes people in our lives may adopt a superiority complex of sorts, okay, where they feel like they know what's best for us and their plans for us are, expressed. And sometimes we're expected to follow through with their guidance or their direction. And if we don't, maybe we're afraid or feel guilty because we didn't listen to them, or we're afraid of some kind of retaliation or whatever could occur because we did not listen to that person who knows what's best. Okay. This could be someone who has your best interest in heart, but we're all individuals and they don't know your heart or your path. This could be someone who feels comfortable when they can control everything. And when they can't control you or your path, that freaks them out and that's their own shit. Okay. Whatever the case is, superiority complex indicates that someone thinks they know what's best for other people and could be expecting others to follow along blindly, even if they don't necessarily agree or are not in alignment with what is going on. Okay. So, Cancer, if you're not this little person, you might accidentally be the superior person, the superiority complex. Sometimes we accidentally have those. So take a look and go, oh man, I've really been riding so and so's ass about doing what they need to do. But it is the right thing to do, Heidi. It is. But is it in alignment with their own free will choice? Or are you kind of putting someone in a place and making them follow through? Or is someone doing this to you? And if that's the case, that's not okay either. That superior person does not get to make all their choices and live their life path and make everyone else's choices and make them live their life path that they want for them too. That's not how it works. Setting healthy boundaries is necessary here. Cancer. Scorpio. The card for you is don't speak. There's tape over her mouth. She's watching with very big eyes. There's a lot going on behind the scenes and around her that she may not necessarily notice if her mouth is open and she's directing everyone or being that spokesperson. I said some people might be the spokesperson for the family, for the job, whomever this is, right? I am the strong one and I'm supposed to speak up and take that role. However, Scorpio, spirit is saying, don't put yourself out there right now. Don't speak about whatever it is that you feel like. I feel how this change. I feel like, Scorpio, you are potentially you are witnessing something like a train wreck coming. Okay. Let's just say this. Okay. I feel like this is going to turn out badly and people are not listening to me about this. Spirit is saying it's not your place to say anything. Things may be revealed to you later. It may make more sense later. You may end up burning some kind of a bridge of friendship with somebody who's going to go that route anyway, and now they don't feel they can come come to you if it turns out poorly. So Scorpio, better to be bland and neutral and allow others to go on their paths if that's the case, and be that person who's still there for them without an I told you so. Okay. I don't feel like it will turn out poorly, but I feel like you do. All right. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Not the time to say things because you may not have all the information. You might regret your words and want to bite them back later. Pisces. Pisces, you've got fearsome here. And fearsome is also kind of similar to that superiority complex, but a little different. Okay. So fearsome is a fear based pattern, a pattern of manipulation, domination, control. Sometimes this is narcissistic abuse. Okay. This kind of thing that can be, experienced in this life. Or sometimes we can be these people who are controlling and dominating because we have the best interest at heart, or we're afraid. We think we need to do these things. Fearsome is about hiding things potentially. I want to say also, Pisces here, you are the strong one. Things are changing. Anything that's lower vibe, it's okay to let it go. Anything that's low, I feel there's something here. What is this, Pisces? Pisces, I feel like some Pisces might be very strong in their lives, doing all the things, but times are changing and you're moving in a new direction. And this could be a connection to a narcissist in your life. This could be a connection to someone who just doesn't value, appreciate you, someone who tries to steal your light in some way, steal your thunder, steal the joy, whatever, take credit for all the great things that you're doing as you are that strong one, and it takes your confidence away. Okay. Maybe this is someone who shuts you down. Who are you to think that you could go bigger than what we have going on? You're just little old you, right? Who are you to think you can expand and grow beyond the rest of us? You're supposed to be right there where you're at. Close your mouth, by the way. You're not supposed to talk back to me. I don't know what this is, Pisces. However, it's bullshit. I'll just say, I know what this is. It's bullshit is what it is. These kinds of energies become very persuasive, very loud in your face, because it's up to you to conform and comply and to act the way that they want you to. Ultimately, you know that you don't have to. You don't have to follow suit. You don't have to comply. You don't have to play along. You can disconnect, man. Remove yourself from whatever this is. Decide to hang up the phone, block, not answer, move away, quit your job, whatever it is that you want to do. You can. But this sucker will say, no, you can't. You'll never make it. And neither will I. All these reasons, you have to get bigger and louder and scarier and say these moving things to try to make me take the action, because ultimately you are the one who takes the action, and this is to persuade you. So pay attention to what's persuading you to take actions or non-action in your life, Pisces. If this isn't someone who's outside of you, it could be within yourself. Who am I to reach for that job? Who am I to apply for that nice community? Who am I to speak in front of a crowd? I'm shy, I'm awkward, I'll bite my lip. Who knows, right? These are fears. It can be fears that we have inside of ourselves that prevent us from our growth and expansion. Okay, that little critic inside of our mind that says you're not good enough. How dare you? You're not worthy. Remember when you fucked up 10 years ago? What if that happens again, right? Shut it down. You don't have to entertain anything that's not of love and of light, because that is the divine plan and path for your life, Pisces. This is glaringly opposite, and you recognize this, and Spirit is suggesting that you use your own free will and good judgment to limit the amount of time or interaction you will have with these kinds of energies. Watch how quickly you grow and expand when you do this. That is what I have for Pisces, and that is what I have for all the water signs today. Thank you, water signs. Make sure I'm all disconnected. Love that. I'm glad it is resonating. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the stars. Hi, Bonnie Bond. We've got a Bonnie Bond and a Bonnie Bell. Hello, Bonnies. Good to see you. I'm jumping in with the fire signs now. I know I've got some fire signs who've been patiently waiting, and I appreciate you guys so much. Kelly on YouTube's a Leo. Hey, Kelly. I'm glad that you are ready for your reading as well, darling. Fire signs. Let me shuffle these bad boys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You better believe I am super stoked about the future. And I feel like you guys should be too. Let's see. Yep. Fire signs. Thank you for the stars. You guys are the best. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's going on? What's going on? Well, what can help? Gonna go deeper with my own real life oracle deck here for Aries. This one. Wow. And for Leo, deeper with my own deck for Leo. Wow, these patterns hit us all. We've seen both of these cards already. That's crazy. And for Sagittarius, ooh, this one. Oh man, I love my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your vibes for the week ahead. I love this. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is about independence and being capable, okay? Financially capable and independent if you need it to be. Now, I'm not saying that all fire signs are single, but you might be. Regardless, it looks like you've pretty much got a solid foundation for yourself, at least financially. You've got some kind of a regular income, something coming in that you know your needs are met, with or without other people, with or without excess, okay? I do see here that fire signs this week are feeling quite content in their own skin. There's a lot of hope on the horizon. You see how she's smiling here. She's reaching for more. She's feeling some breathing room around the finances. So I feel like fire signs, if there was stress previously around the finances, I feel like you're stepping in a more comfortable direction. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles. Fantastic. I love this. The other card that you have here is also number 9. Hello with the nines today. Chaos. What's going on? Chaos. Hello. That's a little weird. So I'm like, fire signs. Are you the calm in the middle of the storm? Maybe you're the only sane one, the only stable one. You're someone who is, trying to do what they need to do, but a lot of different chaos going on around the sidelines of your life, maybe with the people in your life at work, drama, gossip, this kind of thing. This could be even, I'm feeling like crossed wires, lost mail, this kind of thing. So pay attention, fire signs, to miscommunications potentially this week. I do feel like the chaos, for the most part, for most of the fire signs, I feel like it's outside of you. I feel like it's other people and their moods and attitudes and nonsense and drama and the kind of stuff they watch. And then they get involved in those kinds of things. And then you're like, what the fuck? Don't bring me bullshit. Like, I'm doing good. I feel this for quite a few of the fire signs here. Some of the fire signs might have a touch of chaos inside of them. Okay. So I do want to say that, hey, man, it happens. We're not holy, pious, and pure beings, are we? We're just human beings who are doing our fucking best. Fire signs, I feel like you are doing your best in all of the right ways that matter. However, sometimes you get a little wrinkle inside, a little something going on that gets you just a going, or maybe you decide to kind of react or engage in some kind of ways that you're trying to be better about. Okay, I do feel this message here, and I love that this is a 9 and this is a 9. And remember, 9 plus 9 is 18, and 1 plus 8 is that other 9. 9, 9, 9. This is like the final level. The things that are in your face this week, you have the ability to transcend these patterns. That is the message for the fire signs. They're in your face. You know what to do. It is uncomfortable. It's not fun, but choosing right. You have the ability to transcend these patterns. You do. I feel like once and for all, for many of the fire signs, it gets easier after this, but this is like the final level. When you're playing a video game, you get all the way to the very last level and it's hard as fuck. That's kind of how I feel about this little niggling, whatever it could be. Okay, whatever this could be. It's not all the time, but kaboom, it's in your face. And man, I've been doing good. I don't want to see this. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to know this, right? So address it in whatever way you know to be right for you, okay? And move forward into healthier, brighter spaces. These storms pass. If these are emotional turbulences, remember, fire sign, these feelings come and they also go if we don't hang on to them. When we hang on to the feelings and go, fuck these feelings, I hate these stupid feelings. Oh my God, these feelings, oh, they're so overwhelming. Whatever it is, we're humans. I'm not making fun of anybody, but when we cling to our feelings in that way, the feelings cling back to us. And that storm does not pass nearly as quickly. Fire sign. What can help? The card is number 41. Wow, we've had so many fives. 4 and 1 adds up to 5. But remember, 4 is that stable foundation that you are building for yourself, and you're the fucking one to do it. Hello, discipline, self-discipline. This is about you deciding that you're walking on the right path, deciding that you're walking in the light, deciding that you are doing what is in alignment for you to be doing, and deciding not to give the time, the attention to the other chaos that doesn't deserve it. Okay. It is a disciplined act to not engage with drama, to not absorb that gossip, to not watch those shows that get you all whatever. Okay. To not imbibe or whatever it is that you are doing to be better about yourself, to not give in to the anger, to not say fuck you and leave the room and tell people off or whatever this could be. Fire sign, I can see how the chaos could push you in different directions. Okay, but there's a choice. There's always a choice. You have pause. You don't have to react like that. You get to go, whoa, something has happened, or I feel a certain way. How do I deal with this? What do I do with this? I feel like you need to be reminded of that you have a moment of pause. It doesn't just happen. Don't hide behind, oh, it just happens. I'm sorry. It just happens. I get mad and I bite your head off. I'm sorry. How often? Nope. I'm telling you right now, if you're that person, you ain't going to have folks and friends who stick around for too long because don't nobody want to get their head bit off all the time with a little apology behind it. Okay. Be better. Be better to your folks. Be better to your people. You don't want to be like that. Put it where you want. We all have ways that we can fall short, right? And I feel like fire sign, you might notice it this week. So spirit is calling you to be more disciplined about how you present yourself, how you carry yourself, the kinds of thoughts and emotions that you will entertain, because you know that if it's on the upswing, that can take you into great inspirational places. But if it's on that downswing, that downward spiral, that'll take you into those buckets. And it's a choice. It's a choice to hang out in the fuckets. It's a choice to hang out there. And maybe that's what you need for a little while, but it's also a choice to say, all right, fucking time is over. Let me get back to real life again. And remember that I'm still this person who puts food on my table, who takes care of my life, who gets me everywhere I need to go. Amen. And thank you, God, that I am capable and I am able to move through any storm, any scenario, and into brighter spaces that I will take myself into with spirit. Spirit is your ally. Ask God into anything and everything and watch how much better things unfold. Aries, the card for you is don't speak. I feel like that is the message in and of itself. Aries, like when you're feeling a certain way, you decide you want to do things, and spirit is saying be disciplined, self-disciplined about not. When you get mad, you don't have to say all the things. When you get angry, you don't have to harm yourself or be destructive in whatever those ways are. This self-discipline will prevent you from creating more wreckage that you need to heal. Don't speak, don't act. Watch. Let these things pass. You will evaluate and receive and perceive a lot more if you just witness these storms. Look at the storm of whatever's going on and let it go and let it be. But don't engage, Aries. Don't engage. Witness, observe. You don't have to act. You're not supposed to. I really feel like this is a call not to emotionally vomit on people. And that's what I say when you accidentally kind of throw up all over people with your words. Sometimes we can get angry. Sometimes we're not angry. We're sad. We're upset, whatever. And we end up just really unloading in an emotional way and dumping all over other people. Recognize when you're doing this because you're leaving them in a shitty space. And then they don't want to hang out with you anymore. Or they don't want to be there for you anymore, Aries. So recognize, plug in with some high vibe stuff too. Ask them how they're doing. Don't just vent or unload on people. And for God's sake, try not to say anything that's going to hurt people's feelings when you're mad or in the moment, because it could leave a lasting effect on that relationship that you can't take back. I even feel like that could be an insensitivity to other people's problems. Aries, you got this Nine of Pentacles here, okay? And you're like, I'm doing well. Why are you bringing chaos to me? And that's not even a real problem. Why are you freaking out? But to them, maybe it is a real problem, and you have just dismissed or made them feel insignificant in some kind of a way. So I also say to you, Aries, recognize that you aren't accidentally dismissive of other people's problems because you're feeling good. Leo, you've got stressed out. And I know we've seen these cards already, but Leo, stressed out. I can see how you are doing your best to become financially stable or to keep your head above water in that kind of a way. This is a routine. This is a structure. You as a person are becoming more disciplined, but there's chaos. And then there's more self-discipline here. Well, how am I supposed to stick to the plan or schedule when chaos is going on? That's the lesson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it just like that, but that is the lesson. Can you stick to the schedule? Can you handle it even though stuff's going down here or there? Can you prioritize what you need to stick to? You don't have to let all that other shit stress you out. If it's not a part of your day, if it's not a part of your schedule, then let it be not. Let it be outside of you. You don't have to pull it in. Okay. I really feel like the call for Leo is, yeah, things are getting heightened. Things are getting, maybe there is something out of left field or a monkey wrench coming from here, there, the other place. But can you juggle what you have going on and still deal with that other stuff? You're trying to uphold a new high vibrational frequency and activate higher levels for yourself. This is a test. Can you carry the level that you're at and still deal with other things without coming back down? Leo, you can. I feel like writing out those lists with stressed out card, writing out those lists, appointments, schedules, this, that. That way, even if there's chaos, you have a schedule to stick to. And if some of those chaotic things need added to that list and taken care of later, it's in the back burner, right? It's not in the back of your mind anymore. You're putting it on paper. It's on the back burner and you can get to it when you can. But it's about continuing to show up for the priorities, to show up for yourself in all of the disciplined ways that you're trying to, even if shit's going down out here or in here. Leo, you've got this. You are bigger than your problems. You are bigger than your problems. Spirit wants you to know this and wants you to say this. I'm bigger than my problems. I'm bigger than any problems I may encounter. Sagittarius here. So, Sag, you have the same cards here. 9 of Pentacles, this number 9, chaos, and 41, self-discipline. The card is past your nose. So, I see how you're creating a stable foundation for yourself. You can depend on yourself. And maybe you can't quite depend on other things outside of you. That might be a little bit of the chaos. Maybe you're attempting to better your situation, Sagittarius. I want to see myself out of this space and into a new space, maybe a new way of living, a new job, a new house, a new relationship. Who knows what this is? However, it takes dedication and effort to get there. You have to be self-disciplined in your actions and your efforts that walk you into that new lifestyle that you desire. Okay. Even if stuff is going down, and that chaos is a message for you. The chaos is speaking to you. The chaos is speaking to you about what still needs to be addressed and handled in your life before you can truly step into that expansion. Okay. You've got to make space for the greatness that you're looking for. And that means letting go of some stuff that is bringing you down or causing problems in your life. Okay. Now, past your nose, Sagittarius indicates that the future may be obscured to you. You may be in a period of time right now where you can't even think or plan past your nose. Like, I don't give a fuck about Christmas. I'm trying to pay the bills on Friday. Okay. I can't plan a vacation. I'm trying to make meals last for the week. Okay. It doesn't mean that you're down to brass tacks, but what it means is you may not be real focused on the future or have any idea what it looks like, because today is what matters. This moment right now, I'm just making it to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And I'm busy, busy, busy. And Spirit says what you do in all of these moments matters so greatly. We can get so discouraged and be like, why am I still dealing with this when I want life to be that way? And I'm gonna fuck today. I'm gonna think about tomorrow and those plans for the future, or maybe the past, and oh, what I used to have there, but I don't have anymore, whatever. When you're past your nose, you can kind of get lost here or there, and Spirit is indicating to you, don't do this. This is when mistakes and accidents can happen. For instance, you're cutting vegetables to make dinner for your family, but you're worried about how you're going to pay that bill next week. Okay. You're thinking past your nose and oops, you cut your finger. All right. These are ways in which Spirit is reminding you to come back to the present moment and focus, look through your eyes and attend to what's in front of you, to totality, okay, with the full magnitude of your awareness and your attention. That way you can be completely present and engage with whatever's going on and close these chapters in essence, okay, and move into whatever that future is. But right now it's obscured. You don't know what it looks like. You're seeing some chaos here that needs to be cleaned up and dealt with, but you're also being called to be disciplined on the path that you are walking towards your goals. Make sure that the time that you're spending, the ways in which you're engaging with the world are in alignment with the goals that you've set for yourself or the life that you desire to be living. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you this week. That's what I have for all of the fire signs. I thank you guys so much for letting me read for you today. Lovely card and messages. And I'm going to go ahead and disconnect here, and we will be doing a group pick a card message from the Tattoo Tarot. Tattoo Tarot. Love this deck. Love this deck. Put it right there for us. So you can go ahead and pick your card and message from this one. It's going to be 1, 2, or 3, live or on replay. And I thank you guys for hanging out with me for the tarot or for the Zodiac readings. I am available for private sessions, tarot videos for order, and spiritual development programs. I'm also live several times a week right here on my page and in other groups. So if you check out my event section and you follow my page, make sure that you don't miss anything from me, because I do a lot. This is not the only style of reading that I do. But check me out. If you're interested, I would love to connect with you. Now we've got here number 1, number 2, number 3 from the Tattoo Tarot. So let me know, what is your card, 1, 2, or 3? Love this. Love this. If you were drawn to pick card number 1, the card is the King of Swords. I absolutely love this. The King of Swords is the master of his life, and so are you. Number 1, you are the master of your life, and you get to decide what your life path is going to look like from where it is that you stand. The King of Swords has a clear grasp on his future. And this is a call not to sway from the long-term plans that you have for yourself, even if you don't see yourself making that progress in a real tangible way just yet. Every step in the right direction is a step toward the future that you are planning for yourself. I see this individual. See how his eyes, he is just staring right. He's got his sights set on it. So number 1, put your sights, set them high. Set them high. Get excited about your future and know that it is yours if you can believe it. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. That's not just some wishy-washy saying. It is true. You can anchor in the future. All you have is time. All you have is time. You can anchor in the future that you desire. You have all the time in the world to step right into it. This is also a call to check your headspace from time to time, because the master of the King of Swords can also be the master of thoughts. Okay. Mastering your thoughts helps you to feel better, to have a better life. Okay. Your thoughts don't have to control you. You get to decide when that brain thinks and what it thinks about. You get to decide if that brain is telling you bad things about you, to shut it down and shut it up and not listen to those thoughts. You get to change those thoughts and negate those thoughts. So if you find yourself down on yourself or your path discouraged, and you say something in your mind or even out loud, oh, I'm so stupid, I'm too old, these things that we can say to psych ourselves out of our full potential. Okay, when you say these things or feel these things, correct it. I'm not too stupid, I'm not too old, I'm not any of those things. I'm smart, I'm young, I'm capable, I'm able, I have all the time in the world, I have my whole lifetime left to do wonderful, great things, not to settle for whatever any limiting mind wants to tell me I cannot do. So master your thoughts and step into the future of your dreams. Number one. And if you were drawn to pick card number two, wow. Woo. The card is the King of Coins. All right, number two. So this king is actually like the sugar daddy of the deck. So you, number two, are the financially stable and responsible person in your life. Okay, whether you know this to be true or not, this is a call to remember this. This is a call to recognize that you are the one who designs the lifestyle that you are living. And if you don't quite care for a few things that are going on, invest in what you would like to see turn around, because you're the one who creates the life that you're living. And this is also a call not to just be supporting every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Those people need to learn to support themselves as well. You don't have to take care of other people who should be taking care of themselves, although it feels good to do that. If you give a man a fish, he's coming back for one later. That's what I feel here, King of Coins. But if you teach him how to manage his money, how to live in this positive lifestyle or way of being that you have learned, then they can become King of Coins, financially independent and capable and stable people as well. So teach others how to be more conscientious in these ways, or how to live in a healthier way. This could be physical health. This could be keeping your house clean. There may be others in your life who don't quite know how to live up to these standards, and you can show them how. Number two. And if you were drawn to pick card number three, I love this. This is the Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands is about that happy home, that stability that we crave in our partnerships, in our home life, the togetherness, the support. I see the roses on this card. I see the diamond on this card. This could indicate marriage, engagement, being in love, but it really does speak about the happy home and what it takes to get there. Okay. Because my idea of a happy, stable home life may not be the same as your idea of a happy, stable home life. It definitely does not include the same people. It's not at the same location, but you know what your home life, the home life that you desire to have, what that includes. And you're able to do some of that. So this is a call to recognize all the great things you have going on, and to be grateful and inclusive with all of your loved ones, to celebrate, to gather and enjoy the togetherness that you have. And if you don't quite have that yet, you can. You can have that. How can you step in the direction of having that which you seek in your home or in your life? It's up to you. I do feel like if you desire togetherness with your children, with your partner, create those experiences. Hey guys, we're having a family dinner and game night. Hey partner, I've gotten us some movie tickets, or whatever this could be. Create the experiences that you desire to have in your home and in your house. I'm also feeling, for those who are drawn to pick card number three, take it as it resonates. Someone needs to smudge their home. You may have spiritual experiences kind of going around, some energy patterns, maybe arguments. Okay. Notice if you happen to have an argument in the same room on the same day every week. Smudge your home. Smudge your home, because the energy patterns can linger. They can hit us all, and they can be triggered and activated in patterns and sequence like that. So if you notice any weird happenings or congested energy patterns, use Sage or Palo Santo to smudge your home effectively. I do also have a video on my YouTube channel, how to smudge your home, on my YouTube channel, if you want to check that out. Number three, that's what I have for you. Create the happy, stable home life that you desire. It's yours to have, but you have to be the one who puts it together. You're the one who's living your life. So embody it. That is what I have for us today. I thank you guys so much for everything. You have been fantastic. Happy Zodiac Monday or whatever day it is for you. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Much love and many blessings, my friends. Good night.